The search for Summer Wells continued on Tuesday, November 30th, 2021. There was a heavy law enforcement presence on Ben Hill Road, where Summer used to live. And while law enforcement says that there were no new developments, they stated that this search has been planned since they scaled the search back this summer due to the high grass and the foliage that was making the search so difficult. And because of the colder weather, the vegetation has died off and they've got higher visibility, so the teams are combing the area again. The search teams included the use of cadaver dogs, and this is not the first time that this type of canine has been used in the search for Summer. Summer was reported missing back on June 15th, 2021. In July of 2021, Summer's brothers were removed from the home by Children's Protective Services, and on October 26th, the juvenile court judge, Daniel Boyd, issued a gag order on that case. And on October 29th, Don Wells, Summer's father, was arrested on multiple charges related to being under the influence of alcohol. He was released a couple of days later. And on November 4th, TBI posted an update stating that they have received around 1,500 tips, but most of them were the result of misinformation that was being spread on social media. And then on November 10th, they posted another update where they answered some of the most often asked questions that they've been receiving regarding Summer's case, and they are asking that people share only the facts about the case. According to TBI, Summer's mother, Candace Bly, reported to them that she last saw Summer on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road. TBI states that they will not provide any additional information regarding that timeline because they want to preserve the integrity of the investigation. They have searched the Wells home and property several times. They used canine teams, including cadaver dogs. They thoroughly searched the basement, crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. They have thoroughly searched the phones and the computers belonging to the Wells family. They collected, searched, and documented any available digital evidence, including social media accounts. Also, there is no actual flower bed on the property. Summer, Candace, and Grandis, that's Grandma Candace, were planting flowers in pots on the day that Summer went missing, and those pots have been examined. Dive teams were brought in to search all bodies of water in the area. They utilized aerial searches, including drones, that mapped the area and pinpointed the bodies of water and other points of interest. They still hope that the driver of the red Tacoma will come forward. None of the hundreds of tips about that vehicle that they've received have panned out. On November 11th, a neighbor of the Wells spoke to a reporter, and she stated that about 90 minutes before Summer went missing, or was reported to have gone missing, she and her kids heard a scream over at the Wells property. They said it was almost animalistic, but they knew it wasn't an animal. And she thinks in hindsight that the scream was Summer. Around 6 p.m., she heard Candace and the others calling Summer's name, so she and her kids joined in the search. She told officers that arrived on the scene about the scream, but Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson says that the neighbor has also been interviewed by TBI and FBI agents, and he says that none of them believe that the scream that she heard is related to Summer's disappearance. And just recently, Candace Bly, Summer's mother, walked off of the Dr. Phil show. She was being interviewed by a behavior panel right before she walked out. She has now made a public statement regarding her actions. She said that she had an emotional upset just before her appearance on the show. She had been informed that a child that matched Summer's description was in the process of being rescued south of Tennessee, and she got her hopes up. But then the pictures came in, and she realized it was not her daughter, and she felt like she lost Summer all over again. And then she was doing the behavior panel, and they started asking her if she had anything to do with Summer going missing, and all the emotion from the day that Summer did go missing came flooding back to her, so she got up and walked out. And that's it, except for the fact that the search teams are renewing their search on Wednesday, which is December 1st, and they're checking all the areas that have been difficult to view until the vegetation died off, and let's pray that they find some answers and we can solve the mystery of what happened to Summer Wells. Thanks for watching Another Day in the Car with Jules.